You hear the screeching of an owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl, and it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's terror time again, and you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. The screaming's gonna start. Here comes the really scary part, 'cause it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. All the trees begin to moan, and the monsters grunt and groan. Rotting faces full of slime. Don't you know it's terror time? And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. All the trees begin to moan, and the monsters grunt and groan. Rotting faces full of slime. Don't you know it's terror time? And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying terror. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time.
Sanctus Christi animo, Halleluja, Amen. captured Zone A. Is what we need. You captured. Hail the blood of Christ. Purgatory price. Your Messiah down the fire, Lord of all. We praise you for the blood. All we need is blood, blood, blood. All we need is blood, blood, blood. Hallelujah. All we need is blood.
Alright. Fuck.
Jesus.
That was not the plan.
I appreciate you bringing the energy, but I think you need to be alive for whatever the next step in the process is.
I'll be fine. I think. Before we can continue, Samurai is probably going to attend this judging session. But I figured who better to bring along than the man with the plan, JP himself.
Oh, do you got some time? I could name like a lot of people that could do this a lot better than me.
No! You're here. Deal with it.
Ooh,
Before you
yeah.
go back in the dungeon.
You gotta stop putting me in there. Like, I saw a rat that was the size of a German Shepherd the last week, and I'm getting a little worried because
That's
they're
Johnson.
getting bolder.
That's Johnson. Leave him alone. He pays his rent, okay? Let him live.
Maybe Johnson should leave me alone.
Let that boy dream. Leave him alone. He pays his rent and he stays where he needs to be.
This giant rat is not a dreamer.
Let that boy dream.
He is an achiever, and I don't want to be around for what he achieves.
Oh, I'm sorry if you're in the way. Oh, well. He cannot be stopped. Last I checked, he was training a bunch of turtles how to do kung fu or something.
Ah, God damn it.
Before I show you any of the submitted art, I would like to ask or point something out. You submitted a piece yourself, but you didn't want to partake in the contest. Why is that?
Well, I just thought out of respect to the nature of the contest that the winner of last year's, it is in bad faith to to go for it again. And I guess I wanted to foster an environment that more people felt confident submitting works that they might win. And to avoid any like bias of, oh well, if this guy's going to submit again, he won last year, then why am I going to bother?
Sure, all right, I respect that. I gratefully respect that, and it's why I invited you to go ahead and judge with me, because the simple fact that you did not want to.
Yes, I cannot win, so I may as well.
Exactly. Not to mention, you're a very highly talented artist, so there's things that I don't know that you could say about pieces, what you enjoy and what you like about them, and I think that would give a little bit of insight on, the whole concept in general. So I'm very glad to have you on board.
Sure, yeah, I'll BS my way through a artist critique and make it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Well, before we do critique these two submitted pieces, let's talk about what you have done for the whole video as a whole. You created the thumbnail and you submitted an art piece. So let's start with the thumbnail. What was your main inspiration for this magnifique piece?
Well, frankly, inspiration, I don't know, because in truth, a lot of what I had done with this piece was just based on reference work that was provided to me by your screenshots and initial, like, Photoshop kit bashing of the different characters in the same frame. I changed a couple things just to sort of make the image flow a little better, and so that all the characters could be represented. There's still a couple things that I'm not extremely extremely wild about. I think that like the Blood Queen and the zombie are both shown very well. You can get a lot. You can see a lot of them, but the Wendigo and the Oni on the left, they do just kind of they get covered up by the Blood Queen, and they also kind of cover each other up. So I just think that, like, I don't know, there were some limitations, but overall, I just wanted to put as much detail as I could into this to really test myself and see how nice I could make it look. I think it paid off in the end. I think this is one of the better pieces overall that I
It
made. Just
really
because
did
of
pay
detail.
off, and I would be I can't lie, but I will say that it has joined my laptop wallpaper background. It's just that good. I'm sorry. Plus, I also paid for it.
Well,
Okay, little sidetrack and as well, and we'll move on to your next piece. This ties into a submission actually. Someone submitted a kensei, a Yorugumo kensei, for one of their submissions for the Order of Light. Now that threw me for an entire loop. I did not expect that. I honestly thought every monster submission or monster base submission would go straight to the Blood Queen, but no, it was an Order of Light one. So that kind of gets me a little bit excited for next year. I mean, people can. This just opens the floodgates. People can straight up submit monsters for either side now. That will tie in with a little bit of story. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's some monsters that get tired of her tyrannical rule and like, now I want to fight for what's right. I need to redeem myself.
I admittedly had to look up what a Yorugumo is because I was not
Brother.
familiar. Listen,
Brother.
I'm a Dungeons and Dragons nerd. Ask me about any creature that's in the monster manual, and I can probably tell you a little bit about it. But when it comes to like every sort of folklore and concepts of creatures, I'm a little.
Do you like not remember last year's Halloween event?
Listen,
I'm listening.
I like For Honor a lot. I appreciate the artistic directions, and like that's mostly what I follow. But in like, I just don't play the game that much. I don't even think I played that event.
Brother.
I'm a poser. I'm a fake and a phony and a poser.
That reminds me. Did you finish spending all that steel you got?
Nope. Certainly not.
He
I'm
knew.
too afraid to spend it. I'm too like, well, what if in the next update something even cooler comes out?
You have over 100,000. You have not spent all of it. You have over 100,000 from last year. Spend the steel. Jesus. The Wukong skin. Get every hero skin. You can afford it. God. I have the right to slap some sense into you at this point.
Yeah.
All right, moving on along to your second piece. I like this a lot. I really, really fucking like this because this technically is the first Order of Light art piece.
Yeah, I really like was when you would send me like some screenshots, and then obviously in the huge announcement trailer, this character makes an appearance. I just think like I just had this immediate thought of this sort of conquering hero that sees what the Blood Queen and her minions are doing and has this immediate thought of like, all right, they are gonna be without mercy and gonna tear through and destroy everything in their path. So I need to abandon any notion of a peaceful resolution or an honorable challenge to present to these monsters. I'm gonna put these beasts back in the dirt where they belong.
Nice. So your little piece, you have her looking all battle torn and everything. Like, I can't help but feel like that this takes place kind of on side by side with the thumbnail. Like this is during the battle of the blood sun and whatnot. And she's just been fighting for hours, just trying to cleave through as many as she can.
While the faction leaders are all posing in front of this huge blood sun, she's just in the fucking trenches.
The Blood Queen and her crew are trying to catch an edit, and she's literally fighting her ass off. This is absolutely magnificent. And while I say it is also technically the first Order of Light, last year we did have a piece of a centurion, a pirate, and a shaman fighting off werewolves. And that was fucking incredible.
Yeah, I remember that piece. And I know that they weren't wearing like the Order of Light attire specifically. Like, I have to assume that, you know, the white gold is, or white silver, or whatever combination that they happen to have, is just like the more regimented, like paladins and, you know, higher members of that order. And the more common soldiery still is pulled from ranks of existing factions within the For Honor storyline.
Just
So I
so they
think it
can
makes
fucking
sense.
fight off all these damn demons and zombies and all that shit.
Yeah. Like, listen, just because you're not wearing the colors, you're still human, so we're good. Like,
Hey, are you dead? No. Are you undead? No. Do you want my blood? No. Come here. You're fighting. Do you have any desire to eat flesh? Not that I know of. All right, come on. Everyone's gonna look at Shaman real suspicious when the zombies pop up. So, I should probably actually download the image and send that to you.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure how I'm gonna. Are you just gonna describe the picture?
All right, so we've got a soldier with a weapon.
Oh, a soldier with a. Okay, okay. I'm getting some For Honor vibes from this.
So, our first piece was submitted by last year's winner actually, Vital, and here it is. If you know, it would actually send.
I wish I knew how to pronounce his name.
Dude,
'Cause I'm
to be fair, I say Vidal, I say Vital. It's back and forth.
Yeah, I truly don't know if it's Vidal, if it's Vidal. I truly do not know.
I know he's gonna be watching this, so from now on, his name is Vito.
No, I can't do that.
From now on,
I
his
used
name
to
is
have a
Vito.
very easily mispronounced username before, so I cannot.
The
attempt to
Dark
make those.
Ages. So when he
I
submitted,
love the POV.
I know it's
shot.
fucking incredible. So when he did submit it to me, he did ask if he did ask, like, before he even sent, it's like, oh, is this Blood Queen attire? And he sent me an image of one of his Black Pyre loadouts, and I said, yeah, that's actually good. And but lo and behold, I thought he was getting clips for her. Lo and behold, he was actually doing it to make sure he could get the
Oh,
hand
it's a
colored correctly.
reference.
Yeah. So the one he's killing in this image is supposedly the prior that he sent me in that image. I'm like, damn, I got outplayed.
Wow, that's really funny, actually.
It's fucking magnifique. And it's just like, the more I stare at it, the better it gets, from the bloodshot veins from your eyes to the blood spatter on the piece, and everything is great. Is there anything on here that you in particular would point out?
I mean, it's maybe not with this piece in particular, but just like Vidal's art in general. The amount of line work that he does to sort of add in texture and detail to the various parts of his pieces to really bring out form and shape. You can see it with the horns really clearly, like between the left and the right ones. Like, you can, it's very obvious, like the way that they curl back and the various shapes in there. You know, certainly a lot of use of value and color to define those bits as well. But like the lines, man, there's so many lines. I'm looking at this and like, oh, if I saw this line art layer, I would just. I
Cry.
would have
Cry.
some kind of reaction. I don't know what reaction that is, but I'm not coming away as healthy of a man after the fact.
So that's Vidal's art piece. Next one We have and next and last. We have a newcomer actually.
Okay.
His email he's titled as the Vengeful One, and he submitted a hitokiri that serves the Blood Queen.
Whoa. Okay. I saw the thumbnail piece and I was like, okay, these values look cool. It's a nice color palette. That looks crazy.
That's fucking incredible, dude. God, I wish I could draw, but I can't. I just post cringe, but this. One thing that pointed out to me, or I stood out to me immediately, was the mask. How it creeps me out, and that's good. That's really good. Because the fact that it's a piece for the Blood Queen, it creeps me out because that mask doesn't seem like a mask. That seems like a straight face, and she's just staring into my soul.
I don't know. I think it does really read as a. This gives me a similar vibe to the what's her name, the Huntress from Dead by Daylight. That sort of half mask that covers this really brutal looking face, and like you can't really see her eyes through it, but just knowing that like something horrid is covering itself to for some reason. It like really invokes this terrible feeling with these really dark eyes on the white mask, and this kind of captures that same horror feeling for me.
This feeling of
can't-
dread. You know, if you
I
see
can't
this,
get
you're
over
fucked.
This this brushwork is crazy. I'd love to see the process and how this was all kind of worked in.
So would I. Like, that is the one thing I always want to see whenever art is brought in. I want to see how people have done it, and how they made it, how they came up with the concept of it. I am a person who absolutely loves looking at progress shots and just the amount of detail that goes into building up into the final piece.
I also did want to say, I don't think I mentioned it on Vidal's piece, that his use of like of really blurred backgrounds and the blood splatter also being blurred, very, very effective in portraying the sort of haziness feeling that the
Of death.
scene is getting across. Yeah.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
Listen, I cannot neither confirm nor deny this has happened to me once or twice in the dungeon.
All of it is so good. God, I hate this. I hate it and I love it. I hate it because it's so difficult to pick a winner. And I love that it's so difficult to pick a winner because it's all so good. This is what I was looking for. Yes. All right. It is with that being said that firstly, I must also announce the winner for this year's Order of Light versus Blood Queen's Empire. The winner is without a doubt the Order of Light. And they made the comeback. They did the sweep.
Let's
like you said.
fucking go. Order of Light, sweet baby. We're back in there.
They did the sweep, so give them a round of applause. They actually did it. They did it. They made the comeback in their darkest time with the whole sun darkened, empowering monsters and everything. They made the comeback. And the only reason they made the comeback is literally the clips submitted was for Order of Light. The only ones.
That's
The
so
only
hype.
ones. Just like last year, it was only the Blood Queen that got clips. And with that being said, the winner for this year's art competition and the winner for $100 on the platform of their choice is Vengeful.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Man came out of left field and cooked. He had the pan, the butter, the grease, the seasoning. He had it all. Call him Gordon Ramsay on that goddamn art challenge. He cooked. But that's not to say that no one else cooked. Everyone cooked. Even the one who submitted their Yorigumo, Ayame is her name, submitted a character, and he asked if he could submit the character. I allowed it. He cooked. This is what I like to see. People coming together for this love of Halloween. and For Honor to create this challenge and this community event. That is the most important thing to me when it comes to this game. Community. It's why I started a YouTube channel revolving around For Honor. It's why I'll keep my YouTube channel revolving around For Honor.
You covered just about all of it. It is really cool to see this event sort of bring people together in this big creative collective soup that you ring the dinner bell for year after year. If that sort of makes sense, you just invite everybody to throw different ingredients in, and at the end it kind of...
Better ingredients, better artists, Dragon Master. I'm sorry, I saw the chance.
No, that's good.
I saw the chance and I took it. So I will give this challenge. I will give everyone here the next year to prepare, obviously, for whatever piece they make. And if I'm able to, I'll update you. If I'm able to, the next reward will be $200.
Ooh. Somebody clip that? Somebody hold him? Somebody hold him accountable?
Like, if life has been tough on my end, if I am able to, I will try. But hold me to it, I will update y'all. If I am able to, it will be a $200 prize for the next art piece. I gotta throw in a butt here. But it will only be $200 if at least 10 people submit art pieces. Alright, then.
You could even do it to like every entrant, every person that enters kicks the bucket up another $10.
You know what? That sounds fair. We'll start at 50, and every entry will increase it $10.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, for next year, we'll start at $50 for the winner, but every art piece submitted will increase the pot by 10. Meaning if 5 of you submit, that's another $100. If 10 of you submit, that's $150. So, with that being said, like I said, congratulations to our winners. Thank everyone for submitting, and a very happy Halloween. You're supposed to say happy Halloween.
Oh, Halloween happy. Damn it! God!
You had one job! Get back in the dungeon! Get back down there with the rat!
You can't send me back